$1.
The fuck? You think I dream of coming to work up in this shit on a Sunday morning? Tell all my friends what a good job I got? I'm working to support a family, man. Pretend I ain't talking to you. Pretend like I ain't even on this earth. I know what you are. Now, I ain't stepping two, but I am a man. And you just clip that shit and act like you don't even know I'm there.
I don't.
I'm here. Look, I told you I wasn't stepping two. I ain't disrespecting you, son.
You want it to be one way.
What?
You want it to be one way.
Man, I don't
You
know
want it
what
to
you...
be one
Man,
way.
stop! Stop saying that.
But it's the other way.
Hey. So check this out. I know it might sound like two intros, but I wanted to ask some of y'all. Have you ever watched The Wire? And let's go back into like the early 2000s, 2006 basically. You know, a show that came on called The Wire. You know, that's where everybody came afterwards, you know, like Empire, you know, BMF, Power. You know, The Wire set the standard for what was to become, bringing some of these ghetto fabulous stories or hood stories into a series. Thanks to Mr. Simon, who put it together. And what I did today, because I had to add some stuff in, so you might see another intro after this, you know, when I come back in. I just wanted to make sure that for those who ain't never seen The Wire, you gotta watch it. Because it's a real story of real people in the game. You know, it's about 7 to 8 different stories in The Wire. I mean, you got Marlowe, the drug dealer, Prop Joe, Stringer Bell, Avon Barksdale, you know. Then you got the police department and they whole scene dealing with the game. And then you got the young kids coming up in the game and dealing with life. But before I put this on, there was a little piece of a show called The Corner. And The Corner came out before The Wire. And both of these shows was taking place in Baltimore, Maryland, Baltimore. Now, if you ain't never seen The Wire, then I mean you ain't see The Corner. And The Corner was a show about black people living in Baltimore, Maryland. And they got caught, a lot of the families got caught up into the crack era, the drug era, lost their homes and family. So basically, just before I came on here, it was just a little piece of The Corner. And right after The Corner came The Wire. So I just want you to sit back and look at some of the favorable moments from The Wire. And towards the end, we did lose some cast members who have died, who have went on, got their wings in the past 5-6 years. The latest was Isaiah Whitlock Jr. that said, shit. Well, I just want people, young YNs and the new generation, search for The Wire. 6th season, you will love it, man. Trust me when I tell you. You will definitely say, yo, this joint is hot. So, all I'm going to say is, you'll enjoy the weekend, enjoy your time. You know, if you ever get time to watch The Corner, you'll understand The Wire even more. That's how I look at it. I'm gonna go back in here and we're gonna put it together. And I'm gonna start my Wire campaign at midnight tonight. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna start from season 1. There's always some things that you might miss from watching it, and sometimes you'll rerun it back and play it again, and then you sit back and then you go over it again, you're like, wow. Shout out to the whole cast and crew. Yo, this was a great show that never won no awards, man. Nothing. Y'all check out The Wire. It's Van Silk Common Sense on Rumble.com, YouTube.com, and TikTok. I'm out.
What the fuck? The boy was foul, clear, straight up. How you gonna not call that?
Look, if you want, I can put time back on the clock, replay it.
You talking about a do-over, baby? Are you talking about a fucking do-over? That's not how the game is played. You can't do that. Fuck, believe this shit, nigga. Talking about doing it again.
Look, I don't want any trouble, okay?
Ain't gonna be no trouble over no ball.
Man, you supposed to be the ref, right? Why don't you stand up for your fucking self, you pussy? You can't just let any old motherfucking nigga get in your face. You understand? And walk away. Walk away. Turn around and walk the fuck away. Ignorant motherfucker.
How these hoes be acting sometime and shit, you know? So I tell the bitch, I'm like, bitch, either you suck dick or you don't suck dick. You know what I'm saying?
Gentlemen.
What's up, my brother? Oh, what? You slinging bean pies up in here or something? You know what I mean? You with the nation, homie? Because either you a Muslim or your mama need to stop laying your clothes out in the morning.
I'm here to represent the interests of a Mr. Barksdale. Are you familiar with Mr. Barksdale?
Yeah, that name ring out, but so do mine.
And you are?
Cheese, man.
Mr. Cheese, I see. And who do you work for, Mr. Cheese?
Who do I work for?
Am I correct in assuming that you are not employed by Mr. Barksdale?
Hell yeah.
Because if that is the case, then I have to insist that you leave.
This nigga serious?
Let me be emphatic. You need to take your black ass across Charles Street to where it belongs.
What? Hold on now. To grind in these here towers. Second of all, I don't give a fuck what the thing you need. Ah! Oh! Get off! Ah!
Pellets in plastic. Bradshaw. What you need be concerned about is what's seated in the chamber now. A copper-jacketed hollow point, 120-grain hot street load of my own creation. So you need to think for just a moment and ask yourself, what do I have to do before this man raise up his gun again?
Let's go.
Good day to you, sir.
You fucking with me, right? Brother Mouzon from NYC.
I went to Avon and told him I didn't have enough muscle to hold down them towers, played it like that.
Yeah, and he reached out.
Joe, I'm still holding on to this deal. You know what I'm saying? This is just some shit that we gotta deal with.
Deal with how?
My nigga, I would take the motherfucker out if I could, but Avon can't know it came from his own people, right?
You don't think I'm gonna send any of my people up against brother? Shit. That nigga got more bodies on him than a Chinese cemetery.
True.
Look, I'm just saying, this your problem, not mine. You want my product, you need to deal with it.
All right, so listen, we got some time here, all right? Avon gotta send up word, wait for word to come back, set up a price, talk to Brother Mouzon. I mean, set up the whole shit, and that's like a week or maybe 2. And by that time, your people's gonna be in the towers. And if the money's right, then that is what it is. Ain't no nigga from New York gonna change the facts from the ground.
Man, say want to see Avon.
Making me wait, see my own partner.
He knew, straight.
Fuck that. A lot of new faces around here, man. Way too many, you ask me. Get the fuck out of here. Where Avon at?
He'll be along shortly.
That's good, because I came to see you anyway.
What you need?
I need you to hit somebody.
Who we hitting?
Clay Davis.
The Clay Davis? Downtown Clay Davis?
That's supposed to mean something to me, man. That nigga need to be got.
Shit, string murder ain't no thing. But this here's some assassination shit,
I tell
man.
you getting somebody, you getting them. I ain't asking.
Damn, String, I don't know.
Nigga, I gotta remind her who the fuck you work for.
Hey, I think Slim gonna have to sit this one out, boss. So you finna go hit a state senator now, huh? Yo, you kill a downtown nigga like that, the whole world gonna stand up and take notice. I'm talking about the state police, federals, all of that. You need a dead jackal type motherfucker basically to do some shit like that, not a rumble tumble nigga like Slim.
That nigga took our money, man.
I seen it coming.
Well, he gotta go.
Nah, you a fucking businessman. You wanna handle it like that. You don't wanna get all gangsta wild with it and shit, right? What'd I tell you about playing them fucking away games? Yeah. They saw your ghetto ass coming from miles away, nigga. You got a fucking beef with them? That shit is on you.
Marlo? You know I'm with Avon, right? String a bell? Can we talk?
I need you to walk back up there and pack up your people. I'm being a gentleman about it for the moment.
You don't need to open this door, man, for a huff and puff. Come on now, about to hear your chinny chin chin.
Omar, you best roll out. We up in here with the Mac 10.
Oh, I think's not, Terrell. I think's not. Yo, might need to think this through and stop wasting my time. Cause Omar can come back tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. And I will put a bullet in all y'all behind what happened right now. You heard? Fair enough.
String call. Said to tell you you're gonna be late behind something he need to see down the way.
So what you telling me, we weak?
Boss, I reached out to Black Donnie.
Okay, spit it out, man. Listen, stop fucking double talking me.
Black Donnie say he ain't having any of it. Say Brother Mouzon put a hex on all of us.
What about Peacock?
Peacock went and hired out with some Dominicans.
What about Eggy Mule?
And Eggy locked up, caught a nickel with the feds for a pistol.
What about Shorty Boy?
Shorty Boy went and cleaned his old act up. Yeah, I know. Fucked us all up.
What we got?
The soldier you sent at us, Cuddy, he gonna work out. But the rest of them dudes, I don't know.
All right, listen, big man. You're about to earn your fucking keep around here right now. You go out, you get Cuddy, and get the best of the rest, and you put a hurting on.
Who the fuck is Randy?
Just a little hopper from around the way.
Man, he ain't in the game, but he be with Michael and them.
And he talking to police.
I know it. I know he did. Because he was the one I told, go tell Lex, go up to the alley. Patrice is waiting.
You were supposed to do that.
Yeah, I know, but this way, try to keep some distance between me and Lex, right?
You tell us, Randy, what happened to Lex?
No, I swear.
Go, motherfucker. Fuck you still waiting for?
The fuck y'all following me for?
Easy, son.
No, ain't nobody walking with me nowhere.
Damn, boy, you later than the motherfucker. We're sitting out here watching money walk away.
Package was stolen, Nate.
What? Out the back of your basement?
They kicked my motherfucking door, and that's how they do.
But look, how the police know where you even be keeping your stash at?
Some snitch-ass bitch. That's how they know. I'm gonna find his ass, too.
Kanar said the police took it? He said they kicked his door in. They ain't locked no one up? That little motherfucker took that shit for himself. And now, you gotta step to him. Why you lie to me?
Fuck you talking about?
Well, where the package at, man?
Package up my ass, Gump. Go on, walk. Gump-ass motherfucker.
Y'all was talking too goddamn much. Go ahead, Nay. I ain't want it.
I got dope coming straight into Baltimore and the shit be raw. 85, 90%. And you know it's true. You got half the west side coming over the Fallsway twice a day because east side dope be kicking the shit out of west side dope.
Connected, huh?
And the shit is straight off the damn boat. I ain't even going to New York except for my coke strain. Ain't no need. Thing is, y'all got the best territory and no kind of product. I got the best product, but could stand a little more territory so you see where this thing need to go.
Well, now, you know Avon fought real hard for them towers. I mean, we took down the Rayford brothers, Big Dennis Woodson, I mean.
Should've just been the strain. Buy for $1, sell for $2. That all it need be. You got the towers, I got what goes in them. Later for all that bullshit.
Talk to Avon.
You do that, Holmes.
Hey, we're gonna start the day off early. Common Sense with Van Silk. I don't know if this topic is gonna fit with Common Sense with Van Silk, but I was looking this morning and I was on TikTok and I seen a few episodes of The Wire, and some people like, yo, what TV show is this? What TV show is this? All right, so all you new nerds, I know y'all watching, 50 Cent's Power, BMF, but like if we go back, cause I'm from the Bronx in New York, and for like 15 years I lived in Baltimore. Moved down to Baltimore in the late 90s. And that whole scene, they had a show called The Corner. And then from The Corner came The Wire. Now, The Wire is the door opener to Power and all these shows because, The Wire really gave you what was it really like in Baltimore on the streets. Rest in peace to the late Melvin Williams. But the characters that came out of The Wire, like Omar, Snoop, Avon Barksdale, like, it's crazy, man. A lot of actors that came from The Wire, you know what I'm saying? And before I came on to talk about this, I think The Wire lasted for 4 or 5 seasons, if I'm not sure. But a lot of people got their bones in The Wire, even the late Michael K. Williams, known as Omar. You know what I'm saying? It's like Michael B. Johnson. You know, Michael B. Jordan, I mean, came out of The Wire. You know what I'm saying? He was a kid. You know, so check out a few of the scenes from The Wire, and you know, I'll be right back. I mean, The Wire had like, it's like 5 or 6 different episodes. Okay, 5 or 6 different parts of The Wire storyline. 5 or 6 different storylines, and you kept up with most of the storylines. It was that good. It was that good. So check out The Wire, a little piece of The Wire, some of the good parts. You know, Prop Joe, rest in peace. You know, a lot of people that really, you know, some of the people that has passed on. But this is Common Sense with Van Soak, and the common sense is to make sure you check out The Wire. I'll be right back.
These niggas made a little something out this corner. Now, hold on, son. We just talking now. All right?
Man, that did good with this spot. You a rightful hustler. What's your name again, man? Boney? Biddy? What's it now?
You know my name.
Yeah. But now here's the thing. This spot all built up and shit, we need it, yo. Yeah.
What?
2 choices. Start taking on packages or you can step off. My man Chris gonna holler at you, all right? You tell him what it need be.
Don't wait for the pandemic. It's right here, y'all. Don't sleep on the pandemic.
Up to stank them to be muscle. You got to pick. Your people supposed to be ready for the re-up. You supposed to be steady for him. But where you at? You in a goddamn sandwich shop. You got $20,000 D coming into your shop, and you ain't even around to see that shit right.
Look, I thought
No, thinking was what you wasn't doing, and now we look like bitches. You feel me? We got to come back on them. And you can't even tell me shit about who they was.
One of them was named Omar.
Omar?
Yeah, Omar, that's the name I heard. And they had a white van.
Yeah, I saw the van.
Hey, yo, they coming, they coming.
What the fuck this think they looking at? Nigga, you done lost your motherfucking mind. You standing on my real estate.
Mine now. Took it while you was resting.
Y'all too late. Look, I'm gonna let you walk off right now, but we could do it the other way.
Who you got to do it the other way? Them?
You gonna see me in your sleep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
God damn.
So you got the DeWalt cordless, your nail gun, DeWalt 410.
Yeah, the trouble is, we leave it in the trunk for a while, need to step up and use the bitch. The battery don't hold up, you know?
Cordless will do that. You might want to consider the powder-actuated tool. The Hilti DX460MX or the Simpson PTP. These two are my Cadillacs. Everything else on this board is second best, sorry to say. Are you contracting or just doing some work around the house?
No, we work all over.
Full time?
No, we had about 5 jobs last month.
At that rate, the cost of the powder-actuated guns justifies itself.
You say power?
Powder.
Like gunpowder.
Yeah. The DX460 is fully automatic with a 27 caliber charge. Wood, concrete, steel to steel. She'll throw a fastener into anything. And for my money, she handles recoil better than the Simpson or the P3500. Now, you understand what I mean by recoil?
Yeah, the kit back. I wish.
That's right.
27 caliber, huh?
Yeah, not large ballistically, but for driving nails, it's enough. Any more than that, you'd add to the recoil.
Man, shit. I seen a tiny-ass 22 wearing those drop a nigga plenty of days, man. Motherfuckers get up, man, you like a pinball. Whip your ass up. Big joints, though, big joints, man. Just break a bone and just say, fuck it. I'm gonna go with this right here, man. How much I owe you?
$669 plus tax. No, you just pay at the register.
No, man, you go ahead and handle that for me, man. And keep the rest for your time.
This is $800.
So what, man? You earned that bump like a motherfucker, man. Keep that shit.
We went into it just like a bunch of
kids. Like I was 14, Julito was 15 going on 16. The one who played Dookie, Jermaine, he was 12 going on 13, and then Tristan, he was Mac Wilds, he was 16 going on 17. So we were all like a year apart. We're just kids. Like even that first episode where we like throw the piss balloons and all that kind of stuff, that was really like within our first month of hanging out together, being together, starting to befriend one another. So it was really as innocent as it looks. And as the show went on, they would play tricks like, in the beginning, we always had school together. We always had all these things together. Mm-hmm. As the show went on and our storyline started to change, they did little things like my school time might be by myself. Mm-hmm. Mac's school time would be by himself. We just weren't around each other. We weren't on set the same days. We weren't, but it also helped create that like we were kind of distancing.
Right.
Yeah, and they did a lot of genius things like that. That when I look back, I'm like, oh damn! Like there was a lot of things done intentionally.
That's like a 40-degree day. Ain't nobody got nothing to say about a 40-degree day. 50, bring a smile to your face. 60, shit, niggas is damn near barbecuing on that motherfucker. Go down to 20, niggas get they bitch on. Get they blood complaining. But 40, nobody give a fuck about 40. Nobody remember 40, and y'all niggas is giving me way too many 40-degree days. What the fuck? Product, motherfuckers. Product. Chair recognized Slim Charles.
Chair. Our people got to stand somewhere, don't it? I mean, all the product in the world don't mean nothing if you constantly getting your ass whipped for standing on another fool's corner, man.
All right. We had 6 of the towers on the terrace, right? All running 24/7, but 3 of those we had to get the Prop Joe's people to upgrade the package that we was putting out there, right? Now, how much you think we lost in the deal? All right, the answer is we made more. Half the real estate, twice the product. And our profit went up like 8-9%. Yo, get it straight. Your territory ain't gonna mean shit if your product is weak. Go ahead and ask them motherfuckers trying to sell them Ford Tempos when you got niggas riding around in Japanese and German cars in America all day. Territory ain't shit. Especially when you consider it's the fight for the territory that be bringing the bodies and the bodies that bring the police.
Yeah, but how we gonna stand?
Yo, she ain't recognize your ass, man.
How we gonna stand on some...
Come on, man.
How we gonna stand on some corner that's not ours?
Well, we got the best product, right? So the chances are we gonna be able to bring in the competition by offering the re-up with us from our package. Feel me? Everybody making money sharing the real estate. Slim Charles.
But what if they don't cop our re-up, though?
Well, I'm gonna worry about that when it happens. Until then, Mr. Charles, we gonna handle this shit like businessmen. Sell the shit, make the profit, and later for that gangster bullshit. Yeah.
Do the chair know we gonna look like some punk-ass bitches out there?
Motherfucker, I will punk your ass for saying some shit.
Frank.
What?
Poop did have the floor,
Shut
man.
the fuck up, man. This nigga too ignorant to have the fucking floor. Y'all niggas need to start looking at the world in a new fucking light. Start thinking about this shit like some grown fucking men. Not some niggas off the fucking corner, you heard me? Adjourn your asses.
Now, if you knew anything about The Wire, and like I said, like I'm from the Bronx in New York, but for 15 years, I lived down in Baltimore, and I had to open up another store called Fat Flavor at the Patapsco Flea Market. You know, and then, you know, every Sunday night was club. Was it Sunday night or Monday night? It was Club Ones. You know, we all would be in there. You know, Michael K. Williams, you know, Snoop, Felicia Pearson, you know, sometimes Idris would pop in, Wood Harrison, you know, and like if you knew about North Avenue in Baltimore and you knew about everything in downtown Baltimore, okay, Monument Avenue, you know, stuff like that, the East Side, the West Side, you know, it was like something you can understand when you watch The Wire. My boy Derek Thomas, filmmaker from Division Pictures, he had did a documentary on Melvin Williams. you know, and there's some members that have passed on from The Wire. Isaiah Whitlock Jr., he passed. And, you know, we lost Prop Joe. Him and his brother both played in The Wire, you know. And then, you know, as The Wire progressed over seasons, you know, you had Stringer Bell that was down with Barksdale. They control one side of Baltimore. Then here comes a young guy named Marlowe. Oh, God, Marlowe was definitely a great character. His name is Jamie. And it was funny, before The Wire really hit, you know, I used to see Snoop, Felicia, because she found out who I was, because we used to go to some of the parties down in Baltimore. Like, yo, I want you to manage me. And I didn't understand, again, like, yo, I'm doing this TV show. And you know, sometimes when people come to you about doing TV shows, it'd be like, okay, here we go, another one of these low budget shows. And then it became The Wire. You know, and I talked to Felicia off and on. You know, that's my girl, man. You know, used to go to the strip club back in the day. She used to have all the strippers in the booth. Like, she had her own plate. Yo, come on, Felicia, come on. Yo, Snoop, come on. Let a brother eat. Let a brother eat out here. She had some of the baddest girls from the strip club down in Baltimore on lock. I'm like, come on now. But nah, you know, for those who's no longer here, you know, it was a great job. It was something that a lot of y'all should watch, you know, when it comes to these type of shows. And definitely The Wire opened the doors for shows like Power, you know, BMF, stories that put to life, you know. But here's some more clips from The Wire. And if you ever get a chance, I mean, I think The Wire is on YouTube, if I'm not sure, but you definitely can get the whole box series. You got DVD players still, get The Wire, man. You definitely be like, oh shit. And a lot of the stories, you know, it was basically about what was going on out there in Baltimore, you know. And this is Van Silk, Common Sense, you know, and I'll be right back.
I don't like the orange ones.
That's me, fuckhead. We know you were there. We know you set him up, and we know you didn't do it alone.
Say what?
You weren't alone in this. We know that.
You mean Randy?
I'm asking you questions, remember? If you don't give us this murder, Kevin, somebody else will. And when they do, they'll be putting you in. You hear me?
Who the fuck is Randy?
Just a little hopper from around the way.
Man, he ain't in the game, but he be with Michael and them. And he talking to police.
I know it. I know he did. Because he was the one I told, go tell Lex, go up to the alley. Patrice is waiting.
You were supposed to do that.
Yeah, I know, but this way, try to keep some distance between me and Lex, right?
You tell us, Randy, what happened to Lex?
No, I swear.
Go, motherfucker. Fuck you still waiting for?
The fuck y'all following me for?
Easy, son.
No, ain't nobody walking with me nowhere.
I'm just trying to get home from a late shift here, son.
Oh, you got, old man.
You mind if I keep my wallet and my license? I don't want to have to go to Montgomery and DMV and spend all day in them lines.
Yeah, keep that.
See you. Won't want to be you.
16?
We took $16 from that man on his way home from work.
16 more than we had, motherfucker.
Anthony, get it back.
Say what?
Omar, man.
Anthony, man. Your brother not cut out for this and shit.
You've said that it was a high watermark of
Yes,
your
it was.
career.
Yes, it was.
So why would you be sitting there 10, 15 years later saying, I didn't know if I left a mark?
We didn't receive any accolades from the television industry. I know awards aren't important. That's not why we do it. We never got an Emmy nomination. The show never got an Emmy nomination.
And that bothered you?
It didn't bother. Actually, it bothered me the last season. I said, I don't want it now. Don't give it to us now. Let's go out clean. Because years from now, I knew at that point we would be here where people say, oh, it's the greatest television show ever. And do the work for the work, and the impact of having someone say, have Chris Wallace say to me, this is one of the greatest shows in television, far outweighs anything.
I mean, if you want to go back into time and look at The Wire, it was out at the same time as Breaking Bad, Sopranos. You know, The Wire never won not one award, not one. Now, this is one of the greatest TV drama series. A lot of people thought it was a show about police officers. Nah, it was about the life down in Baltimore. You know, we was able to see different mayors and different actors. A lot of actors came from The Wire. Idris Elba used to live in the same complex that I lived in Baltimore. We used to go to the same supermarket. Prop Joe lived over there, not too far from Morgan University. And nobody's never won, The Wire's never won nothing. Method Man was on The Wire. I mean, Tristan Wilds, his career came from The Wire. You know, and to say that this show never won no kind of Grammy, not a Grammy, Academy or Emmy or nothing, it's incredible. Don't even make sense. But you gotta watch The Wire for yourself to understand, like, there's nothing out there like The Wire. How it all started. And, you know, Wood Harrison played a hell of a role. Him and Barksdale, Avon and Stringer Bell were partners. Stringer wanted to be more business and Avon was still to the streets. You know, and you had some real live people who the story was about. They played different parts, a different role in The Wire. But man, this generation, and like I said, I ain't got nothing against Power. I ain't got nothing against BMF, none of that. But if you go and look at The Wire ain't nothing could touch The Wire. I'm gonna give you some more clips. This your brother Van Silk, hip hop pioneer, OG. And like, man, we only can just go back and just say, hey, if they could just re-air The Wire on TV again, generations would be like, yo. And the crazy part about The Wire ain't got no validity of saying like, yo, that shit is some old shit. You can look at The Wire today and thought it was just, they did that shit yesterday. And you know, besides The Wire, go look at The Corner. Because The Corner started it all. From The Corner to The Wire. That's how it happened, yo. And a lot of people don't even get it. You know, like, they took that shit and they put that shit together like it was a masterpiece. Here's some more clips again from The Wire. Make sure you check me out on rumble.com, youtube.com, and TikTok. Underneath Common Sense with Van Silk.
I'm not snitching on none of my boys. Not my corner, and not no Barksdale people, or what's left of them. But Marlo, this nigga and his kind, man, they gotta fall. They got him.
Well, for that to happen, somebody's got to step up.
I do what I gotta. I don't give a fuck. Just don't ask me to live on my fucking knees, you know?
You're a soldier, Bodie.
Hell yeah.
Well, the price of 4 raw is $300. And your work on them New York boys already been factored into the price, you see?
On the other hand, we got something that you wanted that's coming back to you. Free of charge.
Someone you looking for. Co-op mean what it sound like, dog. You happy to do for me, I'm happy to do for you.
Why we stopping here? I thought we was going straight out.
Gotta get with your escort out.
Joe said you was my escort out.
Manner of speaking, that be true.
On over here, man. More.
Chris, no.
You know, I keep it quick, Trey.
Here?
Here's good.
Not in the vacant.
What's the difference?
The difference is my people. They won't know.
Don't know.
But the rats. I'll be alone with the rats.
You all right? I got your back.
Chris, let me do it in my house. So my people, they can get...
Of course, he gonna try to shame you with the dead girl or something that's about children looking up to Omar and his sword or all he can do. Especially since you back down what he had for a witness. He working you with guilt, boy. Yeah, man, but that fat man gave me an itch I can't scratch, Butcher. Everybody in this world does what they gonna do. Me, you, that police. Everybody in this world got their own place. And a man in your line of work start worrying about how other people see you playing to other people instead of to himself, he gonna get dead. I still feel like I owe something, Butch. I had an uncle down Carolina. He dead now. But I remember he was grieving real hard on chasing his lady friend away. So he put himself to punishment. Took a knife to his little finger, then his ring finger. With him all bloody on the table, he pulled up short. For the rest of his life, I remember him saying, the bitch wasn't worth more than a pancake. But it was too late then. You can try that, you got a mind.
I don't know, but a little something less dramatical.
Yeah.
Andre, how you doing?
Oh, you like that? I had it for a long time now. It got some sentimental values.
Omar ain't no terrorist. You just another nigga with a gun. And you ain't no Delta Airlines neither. You just
Pawns, man, in the game, they get capped quick.
We used to make shit in this country, build shit. Now we just put our hand in the next guy's pocket.
If it's a lie, then we fight on that lie. But we gotta fight.
You gonna look out for me? You promise? You got my back, huh?
Let them know Marlo step to any motherfucker, Omar, Barksdale, whoever. My name is my name.
A man must have a code.
You follow drugs, you get drug addicts and drug dealers. But you start to follow the money, and you don't know where the fuck it's gonna take you.
Business. Always business.
You only got to fuck up once. Be a little slow, be a little late, just once.
But the game is out there. And it's either play or get played.
Yo, Bodie, you better run, yo. Yo, this is my corner. I ain't running nowhere. Bodie, you crazy?
I don't give a fuck. Right here. You ain't put me up for one of them empty ass houses.
Come on, man.
Damn, Wallace.
Wale. Kept crying till I sent him the bus money.
Yeah, yo, I just got tired of that same old country scenery. Just too slow for me, yo.
Yeah, but did you get some of that country ass? Shit, if you did, it was on 4 legs.
There wasn't no farms down there, man. They had some Bams, though, you know what I mean? They got their Saturday night shit down at Sears. It was like, you know.
This, right? You gonna cry. Okay, that's where you got them diehards right there?
Hey, these Timbs.
Shit, yeah, they Timbs, man. I can see the tree on the side now.
So you gonna put me back on the money?
Ho. Look, if we do put you back on, you gonna have to start at Lookout, man. You lost your spot when you bucked town, dog. I mean, come on. A real man to stay with his people. He wouldn't run at the first sight of some blood, you know? Look, y'all can still holler 5-0, right?
If he went back on the money, he back on the money. If he wanted. My man might be thinking about going back to Evanston like we talked about, right?
I hope you enjoyed this segment of Common Sense with Van Silk. There's a few other characters on there. Bodie, you know, the hitman, the Muslim, Brother Musan. I mean, the scene where he got shot was a hotel on North Avenue, correct there in Baltimore. It's like, it was so crazy because I had a store on like I said, the Patasco Flea Market, and I had another store on Monument Avenue and everything. Was it Monument that I had the store on? My man Chris, man, rest in peace, man. He did some dirty shit down there. He was from Queens, but I met him down in Baltimore. He was doing some dirty shit. They got his ass. They lit his ass up, man. I told Chris, man, stop the dumb shit. They caught him, bust him up. But if you understand the whole Baltimore scene, you don't play in Baltimore, man. East side of Baltimore, west side, yo, that is not the move, man, because they don't have no heart. That's why a lot of people say, where you from? You from Maryland? Like, yo, what side you from? The east side or the west side of the split, you know? Baltimore's a nice place. You know, they still have a lot of abandoned buildings and stuff down there. You know, it used to be great in the 70s. You know, things change in Baltimore, you know. Sundays, a lot of people go down to the harbor, you know, down in Baltimore. I mean, I'm gonna add some more of these clips. I wanted to make sure if you ain't never seen The Wire, make this weekend to start watching The Wire. And leave your opinion. Tell me what you think about The Wire. I know what I think about The Wire. So this is your brother Van Silk, Common Sense. I'm on rumble.com, youtube.com, and I'm on TikTok, Common Sense with Van Silk. I'm out.